Busia, Honorable Asenso Boakye, member of parliament for Bantama constituency, the NCMB Atuja. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And Nancy Muchinu said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the way and the light, and on best bet for the 2028 general election. Now, was a bare political suicide. I said, change Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I'm presenting a new candidate amount on that. As our money ended for both on the same level of 2028. Now, sir, Chilim say a year 2024 election by train way. We share all over the world. City government be now or hope during the COVID, the Russia-Ukraine war, 80% LUC or more election am 2024 general election. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kolusun and yen force now. The hardship occurrences is what we are saying. Intina a man a basa or the same baby etuja, which are Germany could see a honorable Asenso Boakye about all person same.
Will be, and then among the five, one Kasaba to Abanibi, and if I about who seek your opinion, why I'm in from a mandate and as I may Maba and Famano before we all march together to December 2028. Chief,
yo,
the MPP today.
The MPP today said the winning no ye call Kotoaba and Kuyi. Na about what day is either you win or you lose.
You lose.
In a USA way, very few governments and I caught 8 terms.
Yeah.
2 terms, 8 years out. But I taught almost intense. In fact, in America, the most notable one was when Reagan was leaving office and the vice president, George Bush Sr. When it hardly happens. So, and Abana 2028 Abana 2024 Abana acquire. They did 8 years, but yet 8 years no per se. We had challenges as a country. In fact, the world, there was a global pandemic. A function so be brave about world economy. When you Babakaya Ghana, maybe during this pandemic period, na school craftsman crown school. Sorry, public gathering. There was what we call shutdown. Na jima. Function so be brave about wiase. And no be na to kwake sie mi so wiase Russia and Ukraine. So be brave. Ghana economy no it depending on American economy and the European economy. Listen to kwake sie esiwa no production nothing. And you know we found ourselves in a unique situation. Whenever during that period over 80% of ruling governments are coalition be losing, including America and the United States.
Had to be not buying a Tisuno
or coalition Udikuku over 80%. And the election I call na ekolusu no na yade but na enyade bia ehumsa. And I don't think say it can present a different candidate bia it can be winning that thing because we are seriously challenged. And now I want you by we are saying that time you catch a gun for say and no be saying tea and I want you ba you can't they were not ready to listen. And nothing you been decided say few people decided to vote. Very few people. Majority of the people know and concern both. Government buy so it's going to get worse. Yeah. And you know what we have decided to do. Say a party, it's in the right direction. Remember, when I say this, no, it doesn't mean say a bar everything I hear, was perfect. No. There no maybe especially the individuals in the party being some can no maybe omo ankoye. All this no, the party need 200 more to restructure the party, rebrand the party. But they can say fa a juma party yen and I ba e didn't put to beba. And you know processes na party na air cost election review you who no maybe ankoye. All these things no ye besesa. But if also say one nanti let's all to hear. Also say nanti. You know do trust and so nim say na chiacha. You know so obi tie chi so be catch you say ade a we say no entine make sure so betine na wetie. And that's the process. It's a process of renewal. I've been using the proverbial story of eagle. Kodie. Very strong bird. It gets to a point. Almost na netakra no ni na ayi week. E basa the eagle ko tepopo bi so baby. Na netakra ni nyina tutu. Na no what the son bunse na eno so no asai okota ho anyagopon eyi ntakra ni nyina na asama ne ntakra fofo na no na asaba
it comes back
into too far no but strong and powerful. That is the process we are going through as a party now. Yes, your party no kabi mamin kabi ensam ne de bai it will be a bia we to ho aba to see we are in the process of selecting our leader, our presidential candidate. Yeah, kwakoto no your party from penifo in and I do mo aba say omo pa akonya no normal lady obia se fata ubia sefata omo or ubia sefata ubia some party no me so no omo nyina no me no omaye adwuma either as an MP, as a cabinet minister, or as a party Comrade Japan, for instance. When he was general secretary, I was political assistant to Akufo-Addo. Every meeting that the party held, me hobby. So me will be a capacity. I know Brandon Champon, who is a personal friend, as a colleague in parliament, also a former colleague in cabinet. The same thing as Honorable Adichum, Honorable Kennedy Apon. We were both in parliament the last time. I know Obia's capability, and I believe that Obinya sa kwani bia no besom party ni ye besom Ghana mai. But baby aye kono ye ko 2028 election. Now out of them ye pede obetimi aboa amaya win election no easily. But I know say every election aye could be no unique.
But to be a dance.
The circumstances of 2024
it's entirely different
from 2028. The dynamics are different. The optics are different. This time, we are not going into this election as a ruling government.
Yeah.
Okay. This time, we are going into election after Abenbi Ababe Kase Mumma party be Ababe Kase Munye say Mumra nearby base omontimi so it's totally different.
Yeah.
I have decided that you are saying say Metro Abanibi conforms to basic me opinion, and I will campaign. I have conform Bawumia almost so a bit TMSM edit at all Aban, and in my constituency I have people there that I intend to engage and give the reasons why a particular candidate is the best possible option for us. My name penifo be a kasa party name. Businessmen, elders, but I could start party penifo pa. We never say Honorable Hackman, Marco Quay, Miko Tina Adakufo, Cotino Mufie, maybe a 1 hour need dinkomo.
Wow.
Me party test conform say my office every day on my baho. Ni party for be brave. Enko for pastors I can say ni enko for me no for ding town. based on everything, I have come to conclusion that the best person who can help us win the 2028 election is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. First of all, ono ana ya ton dada. Kana for nim no. Ye kosa election e kan say me brave fa no. No man na work. Enne. Abawe buy. They are doing the same thing, digitalization and they
can disagree with him.
They think that is a. Then also Ghana for omohwe inipa ye pass on to Obama. And you say Oba first time na to Obama. It has never happened before. The only time that will be a contest for the first time to Obama under our republic is when the person was on the seat already. It happened under President Rawlings and it happened under President Mahama. Because when you're on the seat, you have name recognition, you have face recognition, you are all over the country, the social medias platforms are projecting you, the national networks, television, radio, will be projecting you. I have traveled across the length and breadth of this country, and I know that a good number of Ghanaians, they don't vote because they get to listen to somebody like Ohineba. You don't have access to radio. You don't have access to social media. What they know is say, yeah, Barbeton or Penny we say, or Macrasi Ape, on a minimum, many small communities, that's how they vote. They don't know what is happening in the social media. Now, say, my example be say, Bawumia t-shirt in the billboards, and people sort to ridicule me, say, Makokasa. But the point I was trying to make is say, we will be a yatoni dada. Now, yatoni dada, no, the t-shirt. Now, my example say, me free Accra, Eba Kumasi Friday. Me share nipa be 20 on the road, will be a Bawumia t-shirt. I see billboards, I see posters. Didn't know baby dada. And on one casano so no, or you'll be a or bread wasi. Or nimdi. The casamuti. Na and no, and a Ghana for share. Am I a twaba man? Where could you are? Was he conducting a bride who say loosen? Yeah, pulling a year.
Sheets near the
collation center. No, we knew as a Democrat, knowing very well, say Ghana, the way our election, it may create tension. Let me accept it.
Others are saying it was too early. It shows weak leadership.
No. It doesn't show when it's so obvious to say well, lose no. It doesn't show. But he was thinking about national harmony, national cohesion. Say enkofa tension bi amra. Na sad decision out oye no. Amankofo brenya edo. Amano. Let me give you one example. President Kufuor. Who didn't know say President Kufuor a very knowledgeable, intelligent, but over the years no, because of the politics you know, none opponents no, through the media no, defining so arrogant.
Yes, and the tag
they are totally so. And so then until your court in the most split decision of 5-4. Who for to say no President of President Dintino will be training kwa and that's a mojo be go from there. With James.
And I know a lot of our party people disagreed with him.
Exactly.
That time.
Yeah, that's exactly. But Magana Fonia Dosso Kuma. Intino. From that day, now there are a lot of people who want to about Marco in the previous election. I'm saying, next election there, you better talk about him. And that's the same position. And Bawumia finds himself. A lot of people say Bawumia. Papa will say, "Oh, in Papa, Papa will only person Mukunya or John Mine. You know, you pass him day. Couple with the fast say, we will be a Ghana and Puntu Sem no may be faso dear to impound there. Ubi himself with him. Into the masana, ye tona, yembre. And I feel so no, some near calf and hodada. A day seem you now, Zoko, is only a bambim. I feel I go in a few and new person number. Now in this 4 day and some the woman the enemy no babeka. Until na me feel say, here. Let's not rock the boat. Hey, NDC. When Professor Mills lost twice to Kufuor, when Kufuor lost to Rollins, we presented him again. And Obewini. When Professor Mills lost twice to Kufuor, they still presented him. When the Kufuor lost twice to Mills, we still presented him. When John Mahama lost twice to Kufuor, they still presented him. It was so easy to market him because now already what cover Ghana is known. If you have done that for President Kufuor, we have done that for President Kufuor. If NDC did that for J.E. Mills and John Mahama, he didn't say why can't we do same for Dr. Bawumia? We shouldn't. We shouldn't. And that is why I said that it's to be politically suicidal, to be a big error on our part to make such a decision.
How do you feel when you hear people playing in religion into the discourse?
It's unfortunate. Ghana Hano, for a long time now, we have had religious harmony in our country. Remember, to see our Utiwe say, "Unu be home for no." Ne say, "Odi ne ko hospital." Doctor Oberhe no, ubusa doctor ne say, "Ufre."
No.
Ubusa say, "Edi esum na osum." Does it matter?
No.
So if it doesn't matter when you're going to hospital and the religious belief of the doctor doesn't matter to you, if you are sending your child to school and the person who's going to teach your child his religion doesn't matter to you, why should a president's religion matter to you? It shouldn't. Now, sir, omuni message and a use and it's dangerous. And even I have a tape will be a me play at you. Now saying this, we can see me parliament. No person religion, tribal. You know, catch up some. You people are dividing the country. Because you have any problem, but as some rational analysis now a tribal politics, regional politics, and more. And me, I don't subscribe to that. Yankopon boy, no, you nipa bako, muja oyemu. And now, obi betimi aboa ne nipa kro no, say we are sorry kro nkobi.
Yeah.
So, beat me aboa, me see my friend, my very my best friend is a Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah, we met from secondary school, and and only say open be able to make us say because we're a Muslim thing. But I know he's a very good human being. So I say, me feel say baby will be free and soon will be soon there. Me and fa because we be any belief. And she shared the pakode ba. Am I puntu den koso about me and ne say I don't believe in that, and those who are doing that now, they should stop that.
Some of our party people, Mate leader, minority leader, said he would have wasted Momo MPs, no, Kamoba Kaman Watum, Moon Shoe, baby Mujina. Now you're 2 abani we are in it me a movie on.
Yeah, and only a honorable minority leader, Nadja. And I think say it could have been ideal. That's ideal, but it's not realistic. It's not practical. Hey, now I have strong beliefs. Say, Papa, you bet me away. Then because I'm here, MP team, hey, it's not possible. It's not possible. I have to speak. Even though some of the people who are contesting are people I know more to say didi. Just a book is free. But some of friends are not supporting those people because we believe that at this particular moment, somebody is better placed to help us win power than the one is your friend. And to me, it means I won't sit aloof, knowing very well, say, the co now because of me, if I'm the party chairman or the general secretary who is conducting the election there, and I'm not supposed to. But as an MP, now America is the endorsement known when Obama started his campaign. Now Obiya now was started with grassroots. Then all of a sudden, there's a very popular Democrat at that time, Rafi State by name a congressman, I think Senator Tom Daschle, and endorse one was who is Tom Daschle? Daschle now endorse this newcomer. Then he was moving. Then Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy was brother of JFK, President Kennedy. He was senator from Massachusetts. Now he also came in. No endorse no. Now he will say yes. So those endorsements are key. But some of the aspirants, they are not comfortable with the endorsement because CBA they won't get key party people to do that. Unfortunately, when one part key party be now project. But when the majority and also one side now but policy there's sanity. But we don't do that just because it's purely about who is in the best position to help us win this particular election.
What do you see beyond January 31st, 2026 after the elections?
I think that say Jamia don't say a candidate in here. I'm hoping say party for uncle to a baby ama yanko kase ko second round ya de ka the kabi brain never and some more unity na ye peno because the more na drag it say primary say the more na did this unity ba and you know yen tuma omunyina tuma Dr. Bawumia nya one time victory.
Also then
now
you subscribe to the early winner you know.
Hey, and they come back and yet
say I'm 12 and then polling station
no before we go take a decision before we go take this decision no omo dwe party no pa Kenya
I see
hey Kenya na ma for to ayam pia na dey no it was a good decision me initially no they buy no
we are skeptic
exactly I do any bidder. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that, hey, this is what we need. Because a chip, na in Seman Kufoki Kama, M1. Sometimes we'll be create a platforms like Okasa, a presidential candidate. When you're not using Okasa, and Sembi, is a good do, no, if you are fans near the DB, no, chargeable, like a fan Simpiaba.
How difficult or easy do you see coming together after January 2026 presidential primaries?
I think say for instance when God willing Dr. Bawumia is selected he when he is speaking now so attack will be and he is in the position why be paying could be a fee and we obey or brain wase kwa kaso achi obi a na me gidi say abana betum so e be fair nti no obi na obinya or time or how be when the muse ebi a yesisi na bibi nti Dr. Bawumia will be in the position having run a very decent campaign on attack obi a no with me ko obi afia ko catch and say be strong bra be join me. That's what Nana Akufo-Addo did. That's what Kufuor did when he was selected. Obi a Dr. Bawumia, because he is the front runner, no say na
jabs
in the ban, but he's able to manage it very well. Kofo experienced the same thing. Akufo-Addo experienced the same thing. He's also experiencing the same thing. But after bit could be a fee and he's done it before.
Earlier on, Oka said we've learned a lot of lessons. We will correct the wrongs. But what's one or two things now you would want us to correct from what we did in the run up to 2024 elections now, 2028? So at least those are Omubuofuye, those are Omatia. You see, not energy.
I was saying, sir, we went through very challenging times.
Yeah.
The COVID no since some year by ye sika crazy tiama ye omo edomo kan intimi ntua ene ko fa sa debt exchange program by that debt exchange program no na I say you need option bia if you wanted to Ghana for it was a necessary condition for us to do. But any ankasa no nya abotran cheche enkofum say pension ya kudru no ese ye bibi sei na nya hoto mi sei na me wo kakakra bi wo bank affecting nya adaje kran che enkofum sei sika na affecting no ubetime nya quarterly interest. Now in 5 years time, we see no. It's more or less a savings a year, but saving in a hard way. But even interest in it amount. So Abutran in you say Akufo-Addo say it was one of his darkest moments in government. And you say, as I say, next time no, you have to correct such a decision. But it's one of the reasons why the economy is coming back. Because we had to swallow a bitter pill for healing. But we suffered as a government. These people are benefiting from it. And that's why yesterday when Sika and others were speaking in parliament, they say, these people haven't done anything. But the economy has started picking up. Because of the we had to do that in a hard way. Swallow better pill. And now sometimes why you drink a crack. Some be out to kaki kania there. Sani mo no. You be correct. And prioritization of Ashanti's development.
Ashanti's development
must
be prioritized.
It must be prioritized for two reasons. One, even in terms of transportation, when you do road infrastructure here, it helps the country too. Country benefits. And this is about Ashanti development. The say they say Ashanti development so akoso. You will pay particular attention, but that doesn't mean say we will neglect other regions as well. We will not. But Ashanti, Kumasi for that matter, is a growing economy. And when you have such a growing economy now, you have to pay particular attention to such economy. It didn't mean Kujama Sebi, Accra.